Welcome to Krish Astrology. Today we'll discuss about the planet Mercury. Mercury is the only planet where it gets its exaltation, Mool Trikona, and own house in its respective house. To make you understand, I can say Jupiter is exalted in Cancer, Venus in Pisces, Sun in Aries, but Mercury gets its exaltation Virgo. So this is the first speciality about Mercury, and due to this reason, only for Ubhay Lagnas like by lagnas means all four corner lagnas, the bhadra yoga is applicable and also entitled to. In any chart, whomsoever it may be, if Mercury is in good sthana bala, he will have the capability to succeed through its brain work and intelligence. So one cannot become astrologer without the consent of Mercury. For anyone whose Mercury is in Kanya, Mithuna, and the Pisces, this Nichapanga, and most importantly the Chandra Kendra. So they become renowned astrologers. Mercury also forced someone to become someone to become great businessman, scientist, stage debaters, comedians, accountants, printing press, stationery shops. If you want to keep stationery shops, poetry, poet, and author of some books, visual communication, postal, computer softwares, astronauts, auditor, etc. So as I told, Mercury is in Chandra Kendra is very powerful. If it is in Chandra Kendra, okay. Added to this, if your moon is also equally powerful, because if the moon is in Amavasya or no moon day, then the Kendra power will not be there. So the moon should be equally powerful, like Shukla Paksha, or aspected by any benefic planets like Jupiter, Venus. So that gives added strength to the native to become more intelligent and success. Okay, so it's a fact that Sun and Mercury cannot be far apart, and Mercury is exempted from getting Astanga or combust dosha. So even if it gets combust, Mercury doesn't lose its significance. The only situation where it can lose is with the Rahu, because the strength will definitely reduce, and also the close conjunction of Rahu and Mercury will make that person mindless. Okay, and like Jupiter, Mercury also can give Kendra Adhipati dosha. It also gives not like a full extreme like Jupiter, but Mercury also gives the Kendra Adhipati dosha if it is placed in other Kendra. So when we talk about bhadra yoga, the Mercury has more strength when it is posited alone in that house, because the alone standalone planet is standalone Mercury is very powerful. But for Ubhay Lagnas, when it is in the state of giving Kendra Adhipati dosha, it will ruin one's life. So contact of Saturn and Mars will also reduce the yoga strength at some situation where it considers Jupiter as his enemy, because they are opposite to each other. So they both will consider enemy to each other, and at some situation where it can consider Jupiter as the enemy, when aspected by Jupiter, it can give some adverse results or effects, because it considers it as enemy. The retrogression should be considered for Mercury, especially when it is in the Kanya Rashi, okay, where it attains exaltation. If the same Mercury is retrograde, it will behave like Nicha planet. Okay, so let's discuss about the effects of Mercury for Mithuna Rashi. If Mercury is in Lagna, it attains Digbala. Okay, and if the Mercury is in Lagna, they will have a healthy life, good speaking skills, because Mercury means communication, helping mind, and well-built body. If standalone Mercury is in 4th, like Kendra 4th, 7th or 10th house, without any contact of any planets in the same house, it will give Kendra Adhipati dosha. So that's why for Upay Lagnas, it's very important to see where the placement of Mercury, because if it is standalone, definitely it will give dosha, and it will not do any good to the native. So it will indeed give bad results. The effects of dosha can be reduced if there is exposure of malefic planets. So if Venus is with the Mercury in Kanya, it will also give bad results, because Venus is considered Nicha, okay, and debilitation in Kanya Rashi. And because of Nicha Bhanga Yoga, Venus will attain Raja Yoga, but Mercury will lose its strength, because this planet strength will be transferred to the other planet. So in that way, Venus will get the, if it is with the other planet, exalted planet, it will get its strength, but Mercury will lose its strength. Okay, for Kanya Rashi, the Mercury will attain all 4 benefits here, because which are own house, exaltation, Mool Trikona, also Digbala. So all four benefits are obtained in the Kanya Rashi. It's a very good house because it's exaltation house, own house, Mutrikana house, and also in the Lagna it gets Digbala also. So even if it's sitting in other places, if it is in the Lagna, that means he will be very intelligent because it gets his Digbala and maximum strength over there. Even there is no Sthanabala, the Digbala can has the power to regain all the strength. And Mercury in Kanya Rashi will give satisfactory life, okay, acceptable wife and healthy friends, luxury life and good longevity. So good appreciation and respect in the society also he will get because of the Mercury in the Kanya, okay. And also Lagna, fame to their parents and ability to manage any stressful situation. So all these things will happen only if there is no contact of bad grahas. And the thing you have to understand here is to not to get the dosha, it has to get the connection of the bad planets like Saturn and Mars. But in the Lagna, if it gets the Saturn and Mars, this thing, it will try to spoil the character because they are enemies to each other. So dosha is different and characteristic is different. So these things you need to understand about Mercury. Thank you.